that you are not black, you are not Negro, you are not colored. Just on a psychological level, I can see the value. I haven't even gotten into what the value and importance of what he was saying by having folks reject calling themselves Negro, black, or colored, because that's a whole nother issue. I just got into the psychology of it, right? That's why people, confuse. I've often thought of this. You have a child reading about the Black Knight and the Black Death and the Black Plague, and then the child goes, oh, and I'm a black child. Be under the impression that black was only used to refer to people of Africa, and that's not true. Black was, and in some cases, is still used to refer to people of Asia by Europeans. My first trip to England, and I was talking to people from Indonesia and Pakistan and Cambodia and different parts of Southeast Asia, and they were bringing to my attention how you can read articles in the paper, and this is in the early 90s, where they would talk about a black person doing something. Usually it might have been affiliated with some criminal act, unfortunately, which was part of their point at the time. The term was used to encompass them. And there was a debate between the younger generation of these people from Southeast Asia saying, well, we'll use the word black. I mean, people in the Americas have a black pride movement, and there was black consciousness in South Africa. And then there were those who were elders who were averse to it. They didn't like it because they said, you don't want to be encapsulated simply in a color, because now the emphasis is simply on your color and not on your culture. Why you shouldn't use the term Negro? Well, guess what? Negro is Spanish for black. So folks went from Negro in Espanol to black in English, but it's still the same thing. And I literally mean thing. Problem, right? You have, and that's why I've said to people all the time, why don't we speak of yellow Americans? Right? If we're going to use the color nomenclature, use it across the board. Just use it all the time. But if someone will say, well, I'm Irish, I'm German, I'm black, and they're running through their lineage, and I'm going, all right, Germans come from Germany, the Irish come from Ireland. Black, what is that? At least, because we don't know where we're from. You can at least say Africa. At least say Africa, right? At least say African.